So your name goes at the top. I'm going to write name. This is period 8. And then, obviously, you're not writing name. You guys all have an essential question by now. What you're going to put up here is your essential question. I'm just going to borrow one from earlier today.
You're doing the same one that means daily now.
So, my question here, how did women impact the American Revolution? Is everybody writing this?
No.
No, write yours. Now, if by chance you lost it, you forgot it, your pet rhinoceros ate it,
How'd you know?
could you make this into your, let's say you have African Americans, what would you change to make this your question?
How did the African impact the American Revolution?
There. So, there. Now, hey, this structure of the graphic organizer, does it look familiar?
Yeah.
It looks like that paper we folded when we wrote that first 8-sentence paragraph on why Americans were so mad at the British. So, this position, our first sentence, what color would that be?
Green.
Green, that's right. Better So, and if our position, which is our first sentence, our topic sentence, if this is green, what are the boxes on the left? What color?
Yellow.
Yellow. On the left, they are yellow. And then these other boxes that go with the yellow, these are pink.
What is this for?
Now, on this graphic organizer, we got something that wasn't on the 8-sentence paragraph one. It is a conclusion. Do we really need a conclusion for an outline?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
No, because there's no new information. Outlines are for organizing our information. But I put this here because and actually I wish I hadn't said conclusion. I want you to do something here. I want you to write 3 words or terms. I'll explain it when we get there, but color it green right now. At the very bottom, where it says conclusion, make it green.
Is the first one green, the one that you highlighted? Yeah, it's green. It's green? Yeah. Yes!
So, we've got, and again, if I start again before you're caught up, don't worry, this will be up here for the rest of class. I want to go back up here now to the position. So put down your highlighters for a moment. Put down your pencils. So a position is what you might call a thesis. It is your main idea of what you're writing about. And it is a 1-sentence general answer to this question. It doesn't include the details. You have an entire essay to write the details. Your position just answers this question in very general terms. Let me give an example with this. How did women impact the American Revolution? Did they impact it in just one way?
No.
Did they impact it in thousands of ways?
Yes.
Maybe, maybe not. Do I have enough space to write about thousands of things?
You wish. No.
3 is the magic number. I've got 3 body paragraphs.
Oh, I get 3.
3 body paragraphs. And in fact, if you want to see how this works, where it says position, this represents paragraph number 1. It says here, paragraph number 2, paragraph number 3, paragraph number 4. The conclusion would represent paragraph number 5.
No, it'd be
My
6.
whole 5-paragraph essay is right here.
What is paragraph B?
The number 1 be the
No, because the essential question, if you look at the rubric, is actually going to be your title. The essential question is going to be your title. And the position, when we look at the rough draft, isn't even going to be the first sentence. We're going to do a couple of tricky things with that. But right now, holding our ideas in place, we don't have to worry about that. But we do have to have a main idea here. So, how did women impact the American Revolution? Again, don't write this yet.
Can we write the same one?
So, women impacted the American Revolution in several important ways. I like that there's an interesting verb here. So we're not saying women did stuff in the American Revolution. So, and in several important ways. I'm not naming 3 ways because these might be have more information than that. I'm not saying many ways because I have a limited amount of space to write. 3 body paragraphs. We can pack a lot in there, but it's not like a book or anything. So, and then you're saying, well, that's great for women as a topic, Mr. Dowd, but what about me? I have African Americans as a topic. How do I write my sentence?
Yeah.
African Americans impacted the American Revolution in several important ways. Could you say this sentence in an entirely other way?
Yeah.
Could you, during the American Revolution, women played a major role in the shaping of the new country. I mean, you could phrase it like that as well. There's probably 1,000 ways you can say it. And by the way, if you write something like this now, can you change it on your rough draft?
Yes.
Can you wordsmith it around? So just because it's here, you're not married to it, but you are married to this main idea. Yes?
So,
why were American colonists mad at the British? Who were they mad at? The British. And were they mad at the British for just one reason?
No.
So, American colonists were what?
We're mad at the British.
For
Several
Important ways.
several important
reasons.
Yeah. So, thumbs up if you have a position. If you have taken a position, it's on your paper right now. So, I see less than 1/3 of this class with thumbs up. Are you just ignoring me, or do you, okay, that's a little better, a little better, a little better, a little better. Because I'm going to move on, and then I can come back and help you once I know. Once I know what I'm writing about. Once I know what I'm writing about, now I can start to organize my paragraphs. What did I say here? That women impacted the American Revolution in several important ways. Now I got to show one way, another way,
They spy.
a final way. So I could say, they spied.
Oh, God.
Do I need to make this a sentence right now? No. This does not have to be a sentence. We're just doing the outline. What else did they do?
Wrote letters.
They wrote letters. Was it just random letters?
No.
Yeah, just put ABC.
What were they writing about?
About,
Their life in it.
no,
About their rules.
yeah, about
The rules
equal
contributing.
equality.
Oh. Did they do any fighting in the revolution?
Yes.
Yeah.
You could say that.
By the way, did they do other stuff too?
Yeah.
Did they, for instance, make food and bullets for the soldiers? Did they care for the wounded? I mean, you could have different things in here. It really depends on your research. these are not the only three things that women did. So now I know that this paragraph number 2 is going to be about what?
Spies.
Women who were spies. And so this is really going to be, these yellow boxes are 1 sentence each. These pink boxes are going to be 3 or 4 sentences each.
How about 2?
So, boom. Could I give 3 women who were spies as examples here?
Yes.
Or could I give 3 particular battles or things that happened in the war as a result of women being spies? It's really what's in your notes. So, or could you tell about how women went about being spies?
But took their husbands' places at home too long for paragraph 2.
I don't know. Depends what you have. So, like in one case, I know they were eavesdropping on the British soldiers while they were serving them in the restaurants and in the taverns. They would listen to what they said and then report it to the American soldiers. Again, give more examples of what the women did as spies, or tell how dangerous it was. Or, like I said, give examples of 3 different women who were spies. When you talk about wanted rights, you could talk about that letter that Abigail Adams wrote. You could talk about those Enlightenment ideas that were in it. You could give examples of women here who fought in battles. Nod your head if this is making sense to you.
I didn't do Abigail.
And again,
Yeah, we did.
there's a lot of stuff there. So, now, here's
Got me scared.
what you got to understand. If you haven't finished your research, you probably can't finish this outline today. If you have finished your research, you can probably get this done. Yes?
So what if you only have to do one more research and it's the books? Are you allowed to take one of the books or no?
The books can't leave this room.
No, I'm saying like to your table.
Of course.
Can you work?
Here's the other thing I've done. I have made copies of some of the web pages in the live binder. And so I have at least one thing to hand out for every topic on the board. Now, again, stop filling out where you are. I'm going to talk about this last section. Where it says conclusion, what I really want are I want synonyms.
Mister, when are we going to start doing our...
As soon as I'm done. Synonyms are words that are different but mean the same thing. For instance, if I'm going to write a good conclusion sentence, I really want to say the same thing as in my position, but I don't want to use the same words. I want it to be a different sounding sentence that means the same thing. That's good writing. So, for instance, this verb impacted,
Wait,
what is a synonym I could use for impacted?
influence.
Influenced. What else? Changed. What else?
I'm gonna do that. Wait, do you have to have 3 words with 3 different synonyms?
No, just one per word. So how about affected?
Affected would be influenced as well.
Or influenced? Or changed? Women impacted, I
Several.
put affected. And then, what could I say instead of American Revolution?
World War.
Fight.
Revolutionary
Battle.
War of America.
Revolutionary War is
Good
one.
for you.
So instead of American Revolution, I could say and then I could change several. I could change important. Instead of important, I might say key ways